Hey guys, Insomniac666 here with another Paragon playthrough for you, and I'm definitely getting better with my Grim.exe. In this match I do pretty well and push back some guys, do some good reversals. I think definitely sort of learning how to play the character the way he's sort of meant to be played, sort of as this giving characters the poke of death. Just slowly kind of poking them down and then ulting on them or slowing them down, or having a teammate help out, like right there. Sort of I goaded them into getting to me, and then had our two junglers come in and gank one of them. And because of that, I'm able to take the harvester, which is always a great pickup. And I'm kind of here just deciding what to do, and I just decided, why risk it? Get the health back and spend the card points. And because someone's already in the lane laning for me, and so just working on trying to get the harvesters up, which is always a good thing to have. Always helps to have more card XP than the enemy. And then it helped because I see this guy getting 2v1, helping him out, working on that. Oh, and Grux tries to pull me out of my tower, but fortunately I pop off the deflector shield in time to keep him off. So just pushing up this tower. Oh, and then right here is where we got my first good ult kill with him. This Grux thinks he can hold us back, keep us from getting the tower, or at least putting a good amount of damage on the tower, and decides to try and put some damage in on our minions. Fortunately, our guys get a couple damages, and he gets them low enough, and I ult on him and take him out, which is a great combo right there. Great teamwork, and got a good chunk out of their tower and back up. And you know, learning not to get greedy with this game is definitely the best thing to do, is learning not to get greedy, because getting greedy is where you find yourself overextended and you're by yourself, and that's how you get killed over and stuff. So just sort of farming the lane while I think some of my teammates went back and to recharge their XP and stuff and spend their card points, and poking this Faye down a little bit. Oh, she kind of tries to go for a kill a little bit, but I'm able to sort of slow her down and deflect her away. And Faze, especially early game, they are just lane bullies, man. I mean, obviously I'm a ranger, so AoE isn't exactly my speciality. So, but Faye can just keep pushing on you until you're not really able to keep doing it. But fortunately, one of my Chimera decides to come in and help us out. Tell him I'll be right back because I need to reheal and spend some card points, get a ward, do some drains, helps you continue. And this is definitely an older build that I'm using. Since I've gotten a little higher in ELO, I've sort of learned to encounter some more survivability other than drains and stuff. Learn to sort of do energy armor, health, and regular armor is important. And right here I'm calling for help, and hopefully my teammates come. But we get a good reversal here because it's 2v3, and Sevarog comes in and tries to take out this Rampage, and the Rampage, unfortunately I'm able to ult on him, take him out, and then at that point, just taking out one of their guys and being able to defend this tower automatically makes that kind of a victory for us. Taking him out of the game and neither of us dying. So I just kind of try and poke him back. Speed it back up. Just keep poking them. To keep them from pushing the tower. And definitely at this point the game is still definitely up in the air, because I think I don't think we have any of their towers down, but we have two of their towers almost down, and they've already got one of our towers down. So, and they're working on our right tower right there. So we're trying to keep it going, go back to defend middle lane, keep this Quang from trying to push this tower. So we want to at least keep some of our frontline towers up. And one of my teammates is pushing left lane really good. That Sevarog is doing good, and while he's doing that, I'm pushing that lane and get a couple good shots in on the tower. Just had enough minions to come in and take out that tower, which is always useful. You can just barely have enough to get through. And then we take out another. So this, I think we do sort of a quick sweep of their first line of towers really quickly. I don't even think they really expected that to happen. At first they were sort of ahead, and then we took a very heavy, good counterattack moves to all of them. And then my minions push up into this tower and take out this tower a little bit. And for some reason they totally dropped the ball mid-game. Early game they had us pretty good. They were good at sort of grinding it out and taking out towers, and unfortunately they weren't able to sort of lock it up and continue grinding, because we were able to sort of pull away and just sort of sweep their towers there, which is always a good thing. And so this is kind of the boring part of the game, where you're just sort of focusing on pushing up lanes and making sure that your lane doesn't fall behind. And right now, since I think we're doing 2v4 right now, I'm just trying to keep our whole situation alive. I try and ult that Grux, thinking that I maybe had enough time to be able to take it out, but I didn't. And then we lose one of our towers, so we're only slightly ahead. Oh, we're not. We have one of their second tier towers out. But I saw their promotion that they're doing, the giving away the skins. I've been watching a lot of Twitch streams and stuff, and I think it's really cool that they're doing that, except I just wish, I think a lot of people in chat, at least in the Twitch streams that I was watching, were kind of wish that they were doing it a little bit more. They were giving away some more skins than what they were doing, which is, I guess, understandable. You know, you don't want to be wasting your time too much on all that. But I definitely like their skins that they've been coming out with. The steel skin is great. The new Gideon skin trailer, I think that was really cool. You don't really think of that they would be able to take the Gideon into some jolly pirate spellcaster, but I think that's a really cool way of taking it. Kind of is almost a Pirates of the Caribbean type theme, I guess, which is pretty cool. Definitely not what you'd think of Gideon. So I think that's a really cool feature to have. I mean, obviously no one sort of expected Steel to be this sort of Aztec type guy, but it's all pretty cool. And so I'm just sort of waiting for them to make a cool Chimera skin or a cool Grim.exe skin, or I'm curious what they would turn those into, but I'm excited to see what they do with those. And right here, just sort of, fortunately I was able to not die in any of those situations, and we were able to push up towers and keep them from taking any more of our towers while we were sort of behind in that whole loss in that team fight. And I see some of my buds in trouble. See the left, nope, and we lost that tower. So right here, this game is still definitely up in the air. Like, we're only ahead on 1 or 2 towers here, and they're pushing on us pretty good right now. I'm sort of frantically running between towers, just making sure that they don't completely push. And I'm surprised I didn't kill that Grux there. He must have been spec'd in energy armor, because he's been able to take my hits all day, and that was I guess that's why I need to sort of spec more in energy penetration. But yeah, he was able to take those hits all day. So pushing up this tower. So they're kind of getting into a trouble situation where they're trying to push up the middle lane, but we're kind of pushing up either sides of the left and right lanes, so they sort of have a dilemma going. And I think they decide to try and go right lane to defend their right lane, but then they lose, and I'm just here by myself, and I'm able to push and take out their whole inhibitor by myself and push on their tower, push on their core a little bit. I think that's probably something that people don't like to do a lot, is push on cores, but I think it's pretty important for the meta in a lot of ways, because I've played games where you'll get an inhibitor down the first half an hour, but then it'll take another half an hour before you'll even be able to get any damage in on them. Oh, and then right here they kind of collapse in on me, and no way I can retreat there. Another one of the things on my new build is I use teleblink, so I'm able to maybe get a little bit better about escaping from those situations. But oh, and then my teammates decide to go after Orb Prime here, which I think is, since they lost all of their inhibitors there, I think they all just sort of dropped the ball right there, trying to take something. I don't know what they were doing, but they all sort of dropped the ball there. None of them were particularly dead or out of the game, but I think none of them were paying attention to us pushing up the lanes. And then when they went to defend one lane, the other lane got pushed on. They just completely ignored my lane. And right here, just going for red buff, which is a pretty useful thing for someone with a ranger, able to do more of that auto attack damage. And so this now, since that huge flub that they made and allowing us to take out all their inhibitors, and it's pretty much just a matter of time at this point. There's no, I seriously, it would take us doing very poorly and them playing very well for them to even attempt to take out even one of our inhibitors at this point, especially the middle lane. The middle lane would be practically impossible with the size with our super minions and us defending. It just wouldn't really be possible. And so let me know if you guys think about this. Let me know if you guys have any cool ideas for Grim or any other heroes you guys want me to play. And I think this game is pretty much done. It's almost game over for this other team. I get to come in and do some cool finishing kills on their sort of last stand. Them sort of trying to go out for, I'll give them credit, they all sort of went out for guts and glory, trying to sort of kill us all. So right here, this Quang tries to take me out. I displace him, try to get some distance. He sees that he's not going to win that match. I get enough damage on him. See the ult, don't let him get away, ult him down. And this Kalari tries to come at me, but then Sevarog comes and helps me out, flings him away with his ultimate. And I'm able to fortunately get the last hit on him, which is good. I think I got a couple last hits stolen on me. And then at that point, it's pretty much GG at that point. Just go up and shoot the core out. Pretty simple stuff. And that's game. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. And I think in this match I ended 4-1 and I think 3, so it's like a 7 KDA. That's definitely one of my better KDAs. And I realized that the easiest way to get a good KDA is to limit your dying rather than increase your killing. But thanks for watching. Thanks.